woke up that sun, gotta get that vitamin D, right? We gotta get that puppy vitamin D. Right now we gotta get this vitamin trash. I'm gonna take this jacket off and I'm gonna go into that shack and then I'm gonna be hot. Charlie, flight lessons. Come on in, Dexter. Come on in. be getting ready here in a second, or several minutes. So welcome to the shack. This is the Twisted Wig Big Shack. So fancy. What the hell? Why? Look at you, buddy. We can't do that. That is not how we survive. Why? It's like poor plant over here keeps falling. It's okay. That needs to be good. Okay. Hopefully we will. So y'all enjoy just a little bit of sunshine in the morning while we get ready, okay? Well, we need to put the cushion out here because it's going to be nice. Let's put the cushion out. Now people can sit on my chair. So, hey guys, thank you very much for being here. I didn't realize I had a few people on, so my apologies. My name is Bethany. I am with twistedwig.com. We're gonna get ready here in a few minutes. But we are streaming on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube right now. And we are gonna be doing a get ready with me video, and then we have a whole bunch of used wigs that we need to, they're all been sanitized, they're ready to go. We just need to do headshots and get them listed. So we're pretty excited because it's been a hot minute since we've done a blast of some used wigs. So we've got quite a bit. Busy day. You guys hang out. Enjoy the morning for just a little bit longer while I go get my makeup and stuff ready to go. Thank you guys for being here. It was Paula. Like, Paula, it's pretty cool because, like, the whole Book of Face thing and the meta and all that. I so love you. Thank you for being here. I'll be right back. Like, I gotta talk now. So we're gonna, like, what is it? Like, what did you do to Meta? Seriously. Tracy, hi. Welcome to the shack. Paula, welcome to the shack. Y'all, I'm gonna bring you guys back into, we rearranged things just slightly into the wig shack. So I'm gonna give you just a sneak peek on the new stuff that we've got coming next week. And then we're gonna put makeup on, and then we've got like a crap ton of used wigs to list. So give me just a second and I'll come back and get y'all. I'm so excited Paula's here and Tracy. And then let's go get everybody. Let's just have a party. It's Tuesday. Let's just do it. Ah, Colleen's here too. Ah! Hi, Colleen. It's like a twisty party. It's so fun. Oh my god. Hang on, okay. So before, like, I'm just gonna explain something. So Paula, you know this. So if you live out in Texas or Oklahoma or any place where trees are not friendly, I mean, they're friendly, but there's not a lot of them. We're near a lake, so it's weird. There's a lot of dirt. Like, we get a lot of dirt in Texas. We get a lot of dirt apparently in Oklahoma. I wouldn't know. Paula, I went to Oklahoma this weekend. McGee State Park. So pretty. Fishing lake, not my bag, but really nice people. And that town, Antlers, Oklahoma. There was another town near there. They have a Chili's. We have to talk about this Chili's. There was a 2-hour wait for a freaking Chili's. A Chili's! We need to talk about this. Anywho, broom. I gotta sweep. It's dusty in there. Anytime you live in Texas or Oklahoma, if y'all are moving, you need to make sure that you've got extra. Because it's everywhere. And it doesn't go away. Every day. Every day. And this is only like half of it. Hang on, I'm coming. I'm so sorry. I gotta do this stuff. I gotta do my chores first before we can play. No. They're like, I thought I grew up so I didn't have to do chores before I played. And then, no. Where the hell did it go? House. house. Man, they don't make songs like this no more. Like, this just makes you feel good. Now, I don't think the words that he's using are very nice to ladies, but it does make you feel good. I mean, I think a lot of my daughter's friends would be like, no. No. Bexley, look at all this hair. Okay, let me go put this away and grab you guys and let's go in the most polite and political way, of course. Let me go and get an area for y'all and then we'll be right back. If we're ready or not, but we're just gonna go with it because if we're not ready, then I just don't know, you know? I mean, I just don't know. Okay, let me show you guys just a little bitty bit of what, because my wireless camera was being all stupid this morning. It was being really dumb. It was like, I don't want to do anything that you want me to do. Okay, let me show. We're gonna do this a little bit differently. Make sure you guys have got me. Yeah, sweet. Hey Kim, I see you over on YouTube. Thank you so much. What's up, girl? I love it. I love it. Okay. So no makeup, no filter, no hair, no nothing. This is like. Even eye crusties, I believe. Because I love y'all. And I've been married for like, since Moby Dick was a minnow. I'm not really trying to impress a whole bunch of people. But I would really like for you to think I'm pretty cool. So let's work on that. Okay, this is stuff over here that we've got that I wanted to show you that's coming up. Let me just give you a sneak peek. This stack right here, this is all my Mickeys. That's Santander. There's some more Mickeys. There's Sevilla, Birkin, restock. I've got Park Avenue back there. This is just what we were able to move into here. Oh, that's more Beckham. That's Santa Barbara. This one's Fendi. We haven't had that one. That's Fendi. Oxford. Okay, y'all are gonna have to give me a minute because I'm gonna have to get back there. There's like 3 boxes underneath a whole bunch of other stuff that I gotta get to, so give me just a second. This is what's coming up though this week. This is our staging area for this week. So we have got Armani. Armani's cute. Armani's gonna be cute. Y'all are gonna love it. Look. This is British milk tea. Tell me that's not gorge. Alright, so I've got Armani coming up along with Barcelona and Cordoba. Those are gonna be on restock. And I'm not gonna show you because it's a lot and I wanna keep that private, but we've got a lot of used wigs over there. So I will be coming after we get ready and we do a couple of things, then we will be coming back to start getting those listed. So make sure you stick around with us all day. Refresh, just hang out, listen to some music. I'll be trying to jump on here and answer as many questions as I possibly can. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do today. So, but that's just a sneak peek. And then of course I didn't, like all of those blue bins behind us, that's the Twisted Wig inventory. Every single blue bin has got some used wigs in it, new open box wigs, all of the wigs. Oh, I know. You're stalking Kelly? Oh, what color? What color do you want? Dude, Armani is gonna be gorgeous. I'm kind of a little bit excited about some Fendi and stuff. You think brown sugar? Hold on. Because okay, so here's Kelly is gonna be weird. I think I told you guys this last night. Because they don't give me all the details. But it's not gonna be let me turn this down a little bit. It's not gonna be very available, Kelly specifically, until September. Well, partially because of us, but not entirely because of us. We were given the opportunity to get some and we got some. Okay, you said you wanted brown sugar, I got you. Kelly, I'm gonna have brown sugar, butter cake, cool chai, French roast, milkshake, mixed berry, and sparkling champagne. That wig is thebomb.com. I think we should y'all know this. If you're from the 90s, ready? Of course, this was the original version and not the one that the Red Hot Chili Peppers did, I think. But still good. So yeah, we've got those coming. And then we got some more Katniss in too, it looks like. So that's cool. They all sound so lovely. You sound so proper. Okay, so that's my to-do list for today. Move over there, cause I'm a double dipper. 1, 2, 3. I gotta freaking ride with me. I don't know all the words, but I know some of them. I kind of want to watch Beavis and Butthead now. Let me go close the door. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna talk some smack. Here's the schedule for today. So we're about to get ready, and then I'll take a break, get the used wigs ready to stage so we could show them on TikTok and YouTube, because there's a little bit of camera work that I gotta do to make that work. And then about 1 o'clock we'll be back to list those. We're gonna be listing those all afternoon, all the used stuff. And then we might be back for a flash sale this evening. It just depends on how things go. Because if I give you guys flash sales, my husband says I don't spend money. He goes, you should give them sales. He goes, you should flash sales. Because when you do that, you get busy. And he goes, and then you don't spend money. Driving down on Monday and Wednesday to literally watch, you can do that. It's really not that fun though. You can come down and watch us. We're actually thinking about doing an open house here very soon. We were gonna do one for Mother's Day, but it did not work out. We had graduations and stuff. It's like kids doing stuff. How dare they? Like this is almost empty. Where's my snail butt stuff? Hang on a second. Wait. But Polly, you should. I thought about you yesterday when we, was it yesterday or was it the day before? I think it was the day before that. Whenever all that weather came in. It was bad. It was like they had tornado sirens, which okay, here's the new thing. So they do tornado sirens for everything now. Like for hail, for like, oh my God, the weather is gonna sneeze. Let's light up the tornado siren. There's my snail butt oil. You guys, it's not really snail butt oil, but I don't know how else to say. Snail extract. That to me sounds like snail butt. I don't think it says extract though. Hang on, let me put my glasses on. Still snail butt. Oh, it said, yeah, I don't know what that is. Essence. Like you can't write the word snail and essence in the same sentence. That makes me short circuit all over the place. That don't work. Okay. Let's do this. We had a few tornadoes. Okay, Karen, where are you at again? Remind me. Because you're in tornado, like, roughly too, right? Dude, sirens are fun, though. Kinda. What's really fun is when you got people, like, who are not used to sirens. And then they come visit. And then you freak out when they go off. You're like, oh my God! And then you don't move. You're like, just your eyes are darting everywhere. And you're like, what do we do? And then you just don't move. You're like paralyzed in fear. And then your guest is like really freaking out because they don't know where to go. So they think that you should go to like a closet. But only to good friends. It didn't last long though. But they do. They stick these damn sirens out there for hail and like winds and stuff. Like it's really windy. Like, thank you, sir. It's really windy. But they did. I thought about you the other night. I gotta see. Lots of damage. Wisconsin. Girl! Okay, yes, there was some really bad storms that hit up in that area. No sirens, because no sirens, they cause you to medicate dogs. You know what? I feel that. Because Janai's dogs don't like they don't like well, it's not the sirens per se. I don't think the sirens necessarily help. But it's the drop in the barometric pressure, it freaks them out. Ted doesn't like it that much either, but he just looks like he needs a gummy. That's about it. just so you guys aren't freaking out, I have to put these suckers in like 3 times a day, so it's okay. I just forget to do it off camera. So sorry if you don't like it. I forget. Because some people don't like to watch people put shit in their eyes. Yours hate thunder. Your whole bed vibrates. So I used to want to be an amateur storm chaser. Like, always. Like, I watched that damn movie Twister before it was bad. Like, before people are like, that movie sucks. I'm like, oh shit, I thought it was pretty good. Like, totally planned my entire collegiate career behind it, you know? And, so I used to want to, and then there used to be a Discovery Channel show called Storm Chasers. I was like all into that. All over the place. All of it. Snail butt. Couldn't remember what was next. Oh shit. Look at that. It landed right there on my nose. That's pretty good. But I used to want to go chase storms for a living. And then I realized that they don't make, like, nothing. Like, dog snot. Unless you're driving around a Sherman Army tank and get funded by, like, some university or some, like, TV show. And let's just face it. I mean, can you imagine? Oh, shit, there's a tornado. Like, let's talk about this open weft. Wouldn't work. But here's my big problem with being a storm chaser is I'm a chicken shit. That's right. So I would see a storm, like I like to storm chase from a distance. Like there's a storm happening way the F over there. Like way the F over there. I will watch it from way the F over here. And it will look pretty. But that's about the extent of my storm chasing. But yeah, I don't. And then they always get the really bad ones come in overnight. And that I don't like. Because you can't tell what's coming. Okay. It's time for this stuff. Stuff is the schnit. Did you love Twister movies? Like, I even watched the new one. I liked it. I won't tell my family that, and that's okay, because there's only one of them that's on TikTok, really. My son will breeze through this, and he won't even stop. He'll probably see that I'm live, and he'll just flip through. I'm not anime enough. My daughter may step through, but yeah, that's okay. What is going on here? Oh, here we go. Pookie. Are y'all like that? Where you've got like very little makeup left in your dilly whopper, and so you squeeze out the very last bit that you possibly can. I will squeeze out the bottom of a foundation. Like this is just moisturizer. This is just moisturizer with a SPF in it. But I will squeeze that sucker out, like roll it up to where it looks like that toothpaste from the 1980s. You know, the one with the really old school twisty cap. They don't make them like that no more. I mean, they try. But they put so many, like, they make it so hard for us to get to the damn paste. Like, they put a protective coating on the package, and then they put one on the turntable part, the top part, and then they put, like, this little plastic condom filter thing on the top of it that my nails can never get around. Like, I will probably damage my teeth more than to get to the toothpaste. Did y'all think about that? Put so much. Hey! Andy and my daughter stood on the deck of the house. Dude, I would do that. Andy's got the right idea. Like, what? Like, if you're already there, just like, Jesus, take the wheel. Let's go. I'm with Andy. But here's the thing, Gabby, is that I would make Andy, like, I want to call you Nicole so bad, so sorry. But I would have Andy video me, and then I would be like that news weather person, like holding on to the pole, like all dramatically, and being like, and here we are! It's really windy! That would be me. I would make Andy video. Look at that. See that? Why do they do that? They put that little pokey thing on top. No one can get to that. Y'all make it to where you think we can do that, and we can't. Why? So dumb. Okay. That would be me. I would, Now, we get hurricanes here, but they have done fizzled out by the time they reach here. So we get the bands as things. So by the time they hit Dallas, we're like, what are y'all complaining about? And that's not true, because we clearly know hurricanes are bad. We went through all of the things, and I'm from New Orleans, so hurricanes are no shit, but make no mistake, I've been through enough of them. I'll stand out there with Gabby and Andy, because Gabby's going to be inside with a bottle of wine going, y'all have fun. But I will be out there on the porch with all of them, for sure. Yeah. But I grew up with tornadoes, no doubt. Like, my dad was in the military, Air Force. So we lived in Mississippi, Nebraska, Virginia, and then Texas. So I was an Air Force brat. We moved around quite a bit. And when we lived in Nebraska, we had the best, like, we lived in this cul-de-sac. And Nebraska is kind of Tornado Alley-esque. Or at least at the time it was. And so we would sit in this cul-de-sac with our lawn chairs. And then we would watch the storms in the distance. And when the funnel clouds would form, when they would turn brown, we would go inside. Because that meant they touched the ground. And it would be dangerous at that point. Like, at that point, it's dangerous. We're like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. George, do you see? It's so pretty. Oh shit, it's brown. It's brown. We gotta go. That's literally what we did. So stupid. That was cheers to the 80s, man. Like, we had no problem with it. We're like, screw it. Yeah. Nancy. Drugs are good, baby. I figured that out later. But not the drugs you're talking about. Those were all bad, except for the marijuana part. I think we figured that part out, but the rest of them are pretty bad. That one's pretty good, though. Okay. What did you say? Wait, I can't see it. Yes, she would be right. I would be right with her, Nicole. Right? Mm-hmm. If you've ever experienced an F5, you will want to... I've never experienced an EF5. I think the worst I've ever done is an EF3. Like, personally. Like, I've seen the aftermath. Like, I used to work for an insurance company. And we used to, on the auto side of it, because I used to work with cars. That was my most experience with hurricanes. Was, I think Hurricane Katrina was my very first major hurricane where I had to go in and assess damage. Now, I remember when Katrina hit, live restrictions that may contain some, okay, I don't know what that means. They said I was restricted. What was I saying? No, anyway, it was during Katrina. And Katrina was hitting, and we needed a place to go and store, like the insurance company that I was working with, not me personally. Like the insurance company that I was working for, anytime that there's a major storm event like a hurricane come in and you can anticipate that you're going to have a lot of vehicles that are going to be like dead or totaled, you have to have a place to put them. And that's hard. And so when Katrina hit, I grabbed on to a salvage yard in Houston because Katrina was in New Orleans. So I called this salvage yard in Houston. I was like, yo, what's up? Like almost literally, because it's me. And I was too late. Like another insurance company had already like stole it. So I had to move to Dallas. So that's where I ended up. Like my very first storm chasing experience ever, was managing the Katrina storm from Dallas. So I used to get to see all of the remnants. Now, I've done hailstorms before. Hailstorms are shit. Hailstorms are like counting the dents on the back of your grandmother's thighs. It's not fun. It's not fun. Like, have you ever seen the top of a hood after a hailstorm on a car? And then just close your eyes and think about it. You'll understand. It's so bad. I hate hail. Especially when the donkey-sized hail like they had here in North Texas a couple of days ago. Shit. You might as well just... Aluminum, no aluminum, Tesla, I don't give a crap what you driving. That donkey-sized hail is going to beat your shit up. I'm just saying. But that's okay. I don't have to worry about that no more. Ooh. I don't need to go there. Okay, let us see what we're doing next. Thanks to baseball size hail. Like there was a guy on hold on. Shit. I thought I had a darker color. I think they don't like this song. Okay. Because that song is kind of offensive. I don't effing know. I don't know where it went. We're just gonna go with it. Wait, no, I don't like this color though. Hang on a second. Ooh, oh, there it is. I knew it. It was darker. And now I put on my glasses for no reason. Anyway, yes, donkey size or baseball size hail on your roof. So there was about a 3 to 4 month period, like 15 years ago now, that I worked for a roofing company. Because ironically enough, estimating a car and estimating a roof or a house, pretty much the same. Think about it. Well, don't think about it, because it's not for most people, but in my brain it is, because you're just taking things apart and putting them back together. So there's different pieces. So it's kind of like a puzzle. It just all explodes out and then you put it back together, and the house is the same thing. So I did that for like 3 or 4 months, and we used to have to estimate so many like roofs for hail. Same principle. Back of your grandmother's thighs. Freaking hate it. DaVita. Isn't DaVita like labs? Like medical labs? I want to say it's dialysis. Okay. So it's medical. All right. Because they're always, the reason why I asked Colleen is they're always like around the medical facilities that I go to. I never go into one, but they're always there. So I was just curious. You figure it had to do something medical, because they typically will stick all of that crap together because of the power grid and stuff. I didn't know that before. And then my daughter got into energy and she's like, did you know this? I'm like, And now the next question becomes, did I want to know that? But it's my daughter, so I learn it anyway. We had an EF1 hit our property a few years back. Took out a shed and a few trees. That was bad enough. It hit about 1 a.m. Aren't those the scariest? When they hit like you're in REM sleep or something. Like you're so asleep that you're like, hey, and then you wake up and it's like, ah! No. You're having a good ass dream and then all of a sudden, like it's scary. Yeah. Paula, have you been through an EF5? That's pretty intense. Like, I might have been before they started, like, because you remember, like, in the late 70s and 80s, a damn tornado would hit, and then you would pretty much have to wake up the weatherman from his stupor from the night before, his bender from the night before, and be like, can you go check that out to see if it was a tornado? That was my weatherman. He's like, I guess. That was when I grew up. Oh, dude. Like, they're... Well, what was it? Not last night, but the night before that on Sunday. Wait, this isn't... I don't like that color. That's why I keep looking at it. I was like, I don't like that color. Sunday night, Janai and I were working in the wig shack, and there was weather coming in, and we're just like, screw it. If it gets us, it's our time. And it got loud. But toward the end, when the sirens came off, that's when I called Janai in the house. I was like, I don't want you, because she's in a little trailer at the side of her property, and she loves it. It's like her little tiny house. It's like her little hobbit hole. That's what I call it. And I didn't want her to be in the hobbit hole during a tornado. And my son, who is extremely protective over her, was like, yeah, no, chick, you're not going there. It was... Oh, it happened in real time on TV. I have not. We were living in Hazlet. Oh, I forgot you lived in Hazlet. Also, really prone to like weird tornadoes. Dude, I remember that. Okay, so my friend, she was at the Flying Saucer in downtown Fort Worth when that tornado hit. When it hit the skyscrapers in Fort Worth, like we lived in Saginaw. We were so close and we didn't know it. We lived in Saginaw, and that tornado came in, and my friend was at the Flying Saucer in downtown Fort Worth, and that thing hit, and man, it was scary. And they just never stopped drinking beer the whole time in EF5. I think so. I'd have to ask her. I know, right? She was down there. I think her and her husband, because they used to frequent the Flying Saucer quite a bit because we were in our 30s and we just were stupid. And we're like, yeah, we're going to live forever, so why not, like, drink all of the beer that we possibly can? And that's what they did. And they have their plaques on the wall even down there. They're so cool. I can't do that. As much as people like to think that I drink a lot or like I drink period, no, this is just me weird. I've lived my entire life, well, a lot of my life, and I drank a lot. Like before I had cancer, I drank a lot. I was in a sorority and I was at a very party college and I did all the things. And now I don't. I just be weird. Alright. Tur. Is my jam. Today's gonna be a good day, I feel it. So I have to, I think I've got some friends that are back in the country. Oh shit. I gotta go get my phone, my other phone. So I've got some people that I work with that were traveling out of the country and I think they're back, which is good because we need to finalize shit. So that needs to, I need to put that on my to-do list. Tornado site, they have been. I think so too. Like, well, okay, so here's the thing, Colleen, is I was talking to my husband about it the other day. I don't know if sirens are getting more frequent or tornadoes are getting bigger or they're just releasing the sirens for more stuff. Like the city of Denton, no, it was Denton County because I don't live in Denton. It was this Denton County would call us like on the phone, like old school style. It's respect. And they would call us and say, hey, there's significant weather in your area. So, but it wasn't a tornado. It was just like, it was just significant weather. So I don't know. I think that they might actually do tornado sirens for more than just tornadoes.
Come get your brekkies, Bart.
So, brekkies!
Brekkies, Bubba. Come on.
Janai's coming to get her dogs.
Bart, come on.
Look at that dog over there.
You want some brekkies?
Y'all can't see him.
Bart. You want some jerky? Come on. You want some chicken? Do you want anything? Don't make me walk over there. Bro, come on.
He's not moving.
Bart.
He's not moving, dude. You're gonna have to go get him. I'm telling you.
Come on. Come
Oh!
on. Bart, come on. Bro.
Look at that salt on his face right now.
Yeah.
Ah! That is so good.
I don't want to walk on camera, Bart.
Well, they'll just see your booty. It's okay.
No. Bart,
Do you
come
want me
on.
to go get him for you?
Hey, do you want some brekkies? Come on.
I think you've said that like 3 times and the brekkie thing isn't working.
He's usually so food motivated.
I don't think that's working right now. I'll go get him. Hold on, guys. Like poor Colleen. Now with all of the tech advances, what like
Come on.
yeah, you're all are gonna get Janai.
There's my big booty. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh, let me just roll over.
This is our TikTok, right?
Look at this lazy dude right here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens in the morning. Hey, Janai. Hey, beautiful ladies. That Elizabeth says hello. Hi. Colleen says hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it is breakfast time at the Smart Dog House. We were talking about the other day when you had to come in the house and we called you in because you're like live in a trailer at the side of the property and we're like, yeah, the weather's be shit.
I know, I was like, but, I mean, the worst of it's passed by.
I know, but it was like the sirens were going off even when they had tiny hail.
I know.
That's what my point is like, why do they even, like, I don't even know when to take them seriously anymore. They confuse me. Okay, we're not doing,
Can I just say that, like, at my corporate job all day today, because
like what?
I don't understand and it's confusing to me.
If you want to lose your job, that possibly might be what you should say as your corporate job. Because I don't know that your corporate job is going to keep you around if you're like, so here's the thing, is like, it's
Y'all be cray.
so confusing. Y'all be cray, and I just don't want to do this anymore.
Don't. Come on, Bobo. Bye, TikTok people.
Yeah. she's got to go back to drudgery. I don't have to do that. It's a blessing and a curse to have cancer, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. You figure out new ways to work, and you figure out new ways to have life. When you have cancer the way I have cancer, you don't get to make a lot of decisions on your own. Everything's a committee. So being able to be as flexible as I am and just, oh gosh, and to still be able to work to some degree. I don't take a salary or nothing, but it's very important to occupy your brain. Hold on. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, that right there, that was full. No wonder it doesn't have a good point. I was like, why is it not doing it anymore? Right? So, Janai is a very, very smart data analyst. Very smart data analyst. Her and I have worked together for, gosh, over 10 years now. Probably 15 at this point. And I met her when I worked at the company she's at with right now. So I used to work there. Like, that's stupid. What are you doing to me? Like, I don't like that at all. Why? We're not gonna use that one. I don't like it. We're gonna use this one. Anyway, we used to work together. And I used to work in the auto division, and so did she. So she used to write estimates on cars too. But one of the things that we were assigned and why we started to work together is we were tasked with creating ways to automate variety of things. So insurance companies like to catch other people doing nefarious stuff, and other people like to figure out ways to charge for things that the insurance company will pay for. So it's like this constant battle going back and forth. It's really dumb, because if we would just figure out a way to be like, okay, you can still make money and charge a shit ton, because guess what? People will pay for it. You don't have to be stupid. Then it would probably be a better place, but they don't. And so I don't do that no more, because they're dumb. But that's what she does. She works in now she doesn't work for auto. She works for a division called Global Specialty, doing their data and analytics. Which sounds really super fancy, and it is. And you kind of have to think binary, like, ones and zeros type thing. I was like, screw that. I'm going to go work in hair. No, this whole thing came about. That's a fun story. I'll have to save that story. That's a fun story. I've told it before, but we've got new people. I'll save that for Thursday. Because this wasn't supposed to happen. This twisted wig was a pipe dream and a half. And look where we are now. I sit here onboarding it. As you sit here onboarding information for Inkset. What is that? Like, what? As I sit here onboarding information for insect repellent. Like, those are words that I never thought would go in a sentence together. What? What does that mean? Like, are you boarding a plane? Or are you boarding animals? Like, that could be different. Oh, non-binary thinking. Got it. Totally. Yeah. Like, I'm a constant complex if-then statement. It's the truth. My brain works like, but if, and then I go through the scenario really quick. And I'm like, okay, that seems like it's less painful. We'll do that. But yeah, I don't, Ew. Like, really? You're loading product information onto a sales website, so it's kind of like a sales management platform, right? That you're just loading all of the information in so it displays on a website. Girl, what's up? Need a job? I did that yesterday, but in a probably less dramatic fashion. Okay, we're almost done here, guys, believe it or not. I don't mess around too much. I talk too much. And I love y'all so much, I end up talking to you guys too much. But I am pretty excited about the wig that I was wearing yesterday. I try not to wear them 2 days in a row because I own a wig company and that's just probably something I should not do. But I do it anyway. So I don't know what I'm wearing today. Yesterday I wore Edinburgh and it was so pretty and I really liked it. But I think it might be a cushy day. So I'm doing a so there's been a lot of skitter scatter talk in the wig space about well, I don't know about skitter scatter talk like all around. Like, look at that. What the F is that? Like, why? What are we doing? Like, I would grab something and then be like, where did that come from? It's like a 12-year-old is putting on makeup. Where did that come from? One moment, please. I have to take care of this. Because that's ridiculous. Like, what is going on with that right now? I don't know. Oh yeah, Beltress. Well, if I worked for Beltress, I would be loading. Gotcha. You should probably go work for them. Janai and I would love that. They do a really good job with their data. And I say that comparatively, right? So, like, if we were to load their stuff into our website, we're able to hook up to their thing. All right, let me break this down for you. We used to hook up to freaking Ford, okay? Not that Ford's like the biggest, but they got a lot of shit. Like, they got a lot of ones and zeros. I'm just saying. Like, think about that. Ford. Not just like F-150, like the shit. Like, all of the parts, all of the stuff. Like, they have got over 8,000 little computer chips just in their little bitty car. Stupid. Anyway, we used to hook up to that crap. So when we first started looking into hooking up to the wig inventory, we're like, okay, Beltress, we see you. That's pretty easy. Until it wasn't. But they're definitely not the worst from a data perspective. We are working on the others, but yeah, it's been quite a handle. But I think that when you've got somebody like Janai and myself who understand data and go into something like this, like the wig space, and we're like, we can figure that out. But I will say, like, going back to the scuttlebutt, so there's been a little bit of noise about Beltress and density, meaning that there's been a couple of new lines that have been released. The Icon, SE, City got released last year. Lux is kind of going through its little bitty heyday because of the SE and Icon. So if you're a bell dress aficionado, yeah, there's a little bit of concern out there. I think people are getting a little bit burnt out on like the ups and downs of everything, the volatility. So we get that. And I don't really have a response for that. It's just like, I don't control that. I just look for the good deals so I could give them to you. So I think the moral of the story, when we see companies like Bell Trust do stuff like that, they're going to figure it out, and we're going to figure it out. And in the meantime, we're just here to take advantage of all of the great deals that we can find in the meantime. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, there's been some speculation. I think there's a little bit of research on our side going in so we can accurately tell you from our opinion what we think as far as density goes. So we're just kind of in the middle of doing that. Sort of the reason why I was wearing Edinburgh yesterday, kind of the reason why I want to pull a cafe for today, and might be looking at, you know, I wear SEs and Icons here lately too, so just to try to compare the density. So there's been a lot. They are. I don't think you want to work for them, Tracy. I mean, you might. Julie Men's a doll. I mean, I know that she gets a bad rap, but she really is sweet. And you just got, I mean, it's business, right? We're not friends. We're partners. We're business partners. But yeah. I like, they're good as far as their inventory. They update their inventory once a day, which is fine, but most of them do it on an Excel or a CSV, which is great. But if you just like throw an extra space in there, it fucks everything up. So we're constantly battling spaces. All right. Let me contour up to Baby Jeebus and then we'll get started. So just a quick reminder. Hold on. I don't know why I'm like doing this, but I can't talk and draw at the same time. So dumb. But I will be back on this channel. We're going to be coming back in a couple of hours. We are going to be, as soon as we're done here, I'm going to be prepping and getting ready to get our used wigs for sale. And I've got a ton. So we're probably going to be listing anywhere between 20 to 40, depending on how many I can get through, used wigs today. And then we're going to be streaming all of that live this afternoon. So if you want a heads up on what is coming available, wait, that's the wrong one. There you go. That's happening this afternoon. Oh, good song. Like, Bill Withers, he knows it. And I don't want to know if he was a bad person. So everybody I like from this era, they're like, oh yeah, he was so bad. I'm like, I don't want to know that. Up! Go north! Go north, go north, go north, go north, just like Jon Snow. I got several never worn, need to quit being a lazy and send to you. You do. I would love to have them. And the great thing is like, we will give you gift card money for them. So then you can go buy other stuff. It's like, it keeps it going. And you know what the great part about it is that we're able to then flip them to other people that really need them. Which is nice, because when I was first going through cancer, I won't lie. Like, I didn't wear wigs the first 5 years for 2 reasons. Number one, I felt it looked weird. I didn't have the confidence. And number two, they were so freaking expensive. And the wigs that I saw on TikTok and on Amazon just weren't, it was already traumatic enough. And that was a big, big turnaround. And I didn't have the benefit in a way of losing my hair over time. I lost it in a matter of 2 weeks. Like, one day I woke up on the 14th day and then it just started to fall out. So you just don't get that. And so it was a really traumatic time. And I just never again wanted myself to go through that. And I don't want other people to go through that either. So we don't do that. It's fun, ain't it? When we can, you know. It's like, why don't you do it all for free? Yeah. This is the United States of America. We don't do that. No. And my lovely day. Okay, here we go. Last little bit, and we're gonna be done here, you guys. So I will be coming back on the TikTok and on the Twitch about noon to 1 o'clock. I don't like to eat on camera, so I'll probably eat my lunch and then we'll come back, get those new wigs listed. I'm gonna go grab this cushy kimono sitting behind me here in a second. I need a maybe I do, just for the wig wrangler. Okay. Like a page or a group, Tracy. Like either one. Like a page is... The difference in my mind is a page, you don't get as much activity, like an engagement. Because only a limited number of people, they can reply to your post, but they can't freely like post up what they like or their... Like it would be cool to be able to have a group to say, hey, here's wig wrangler branches, and see like that type of donation spirit be passed on to others. Like it'd be great if donating wigs isn't hard. The hard part is going in the first time around and asking the right people. So maybe we just spend a little bit of time talking to other ladies about how you do that. Like, who do you talk to? How do you get in there? How persistent do you be? What do you say and what don't you say? Because cancer patient donations are very, very different than dermatology donations, because we do both. Like, we have a couple of dermatology offices that will have reached out to us, not in the past couple of months, but in the very beginning. And they wanted wigs for their alopecia patients. You're not going to find very many alopecia patients in an oncology center. They're kind of separated. But we all suffer from the same thing, you know? But yeah, we need to get that going, because I've got so many, and I know that you guys have got donation-wise a lot. But they love them. Every time, Tracy, I go back to go do donations, I get, like, the last time I went was, I didn't even have time to take pictures, and I was getting treatment. So I was getting treatment, and the nurses had to tell the other ladies to stop talking to me because I needed to get my own drugs. It was great. I loved it so much. I was like, yes. They go, we can have it for free. I was like, absolutely, baby. Go for it. Take it. Do it. You're here. You're struggling. You're fighting. Let's fight together. Let's do it. So good. Okay. One thing over here. This is Kishi Kamana. This is a cafe, and she is one of the ones that we pulled out of the box. She still has her tag on her. I use her for, sometimes we get nice little local ladies that are really wig scared. It's okay. So we use her for that. But this is Cushy Kamana and Root Beer Float. So pretty. She reminds me a lot of Forte in the Lux line. Or the Lux SE line. She is an old schooler. Meaning her part doesn't go all the way back. She's got about an inch right here. Maybe 2 fingers. So her part doesn't go all the way. It never really bothered me having a part that went all the way back, but some you may want that. And then her lace goes all the way into those ear tabs, so it's that extended lace. You can also see she's upgraded because she's got the -1 there. That means that's the upgraded fibers. And then of course she's got those Velcro fasteners in the back. Cushy Kamana is gonna have a little bit more density than some of the cities. I'm thinking around the same density as, no, I think she's more. I was gonna say around the same density as a Lux or an Icon. Not a Lux, but maybe an Icon. But now I don't think so. All right, let me get her. Like, Root Beer Float is just, it melts. Look at that lace. So good. All right, let's take a look. What do y'all think? This is Cushy Kamana and Root Beer Float. This is the 18 length. So she's not a 23 or anything. She is right there at the 18. Now this is a cafe. This is made out from Beltrust. So she is one of those original OGers. But this is one of our salon demos. All right, here's what you guys can expect. Don't go anywhere. We would love to hang out with you at work today. Hold on a second. Hold on. I had to get all of that out of my face. We would love to hang out with you at work today. And that's okay if you just need to keep us on in the background. That's cool. We're going to have some good 70s music. It's feeling like a very 70s kind of day. So we're going to have some really good 70s music going. I'm going to have some used wigs that we have already sanitized, already ready to go. I don't think a single one of them is going to be over $100. So they're extremely affordable, right on trend with what we were talking about. So if you guys have a little bit of pocketbook, like, I don't know, it ran away from you type thing, then you might want to take a gander this afternoon. I might have some really good deals for you. Your pocketbook may come back to you. All right, you guys, thank you so much. We'll be back here in a couple of hours. Stay cool, and